What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to our Bankrupt to Boss series and American Truck Simulator. In our last video, we finished our driving academy and we got our CDL, so now it's time to start our career. Alright, you guys, so we get to choose where we start in this series. However, the state we choose, we're not allowed to leave until we hit level 10 because we did just get out of jail, we're still on probation, so we can't cross state lines. I'm honestly thinking about starting out in Illinois just because it's one of the newest maps, and I haven't been there yet. So I think it'd be cool to start out in Chicago, but Illinois is kind of small and we might run into an issue with that. If we go more on the Pacific Northwest, we could do Washington. Oregon's pretty big too. They have some good jobs, and I do kind of want to start out as like a logger. We could do Colorado. Colorado has a lot of stuff. I think we're gonna start out in Chicago. All right, you guys, we're starting off this series and an old Kenworth K100. I think this is the perfect truck for us considering we're starting from basically nothing. We are doing our first job. It's only paying $361, which is terrible. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on the road. Okay, we got our mirror set up. Let's go ahead and get started. How do I get out of this place? Oh, this is a pretty short delivery, it looks like. That's fair. I am freelancing, so they probably don't trust me that much just yet. Straighten out a little bit more. Now we should be good. Oh man, $361. Alright, you guys, we're on our first load as a freelancer. We gotta work our way up. But I mean, I'm excited. You know, we were given a second chance and we just gotta make the most of it, honestly. Do they have a stop sign? I can't tell. Oh, they do. Okay. Alright, so we are just outside of Chicago. And we only have maybe an hour and a half left. We just left the docks, so not too long of a drive. Only getting paid about $2,500 for this, which is not a lot. But you know, we all got to start from somewhere. And I want to talk to you guys about the goals that we have for Tokyo Logistics. We obviously need to get our first truck, which is not going to be anything pretty by any means, but it'll get the job done. Having our own truck will definitely allow us to make us more money. I think the most important thing that we have to do, though, is we have to somehow manage to get to level 10 without taking any jobs going outside of Illinois, which honestly I think will be the hardest part, because you get paid a lot of XP for basically doing longer distance jobs, and we can't do any long distance jobs. So I think for the most part, when I upgrade my skill tree, I'm going to be focusing on things that'll make me more money short distance wise. Oh, I'm not gonna make that light. We got to be careful too not to get any fines, because if we get, you know, too many fines, or if we get arrested, you know, that'll look really bad considering we got out on good behavior and we're out here breaking laws. So we need to be careful. So I do have a couple mods that I'm using. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but most of them are either like sound mods. I have a engine pack and just a regular sounds pack. I have some graphic things, and a lot of the rest of them are just like the real signs and billboards and all that stuff, and like cabin accessories or truck accessories. And I do have 3, I want to say, modded trucks. Obviously I have to purchase them in order to be able to use them, but I think all 3 of them are cab overs actually. I really like those trucks, so I just wanted to add them in, see how they felt. But yeah, it's almost 11 o'clock in the morning. Driving about 50, now we can go up to 65. And it looks like we're just carrying some packed up wood. Pretty sure I need to get off, not get off here. Oh, no, I do need to get off here. Looks like we need to slow down to 50. Oh, and I am using a head tracker. That's why you kind of see the screen moving pretty like fluently. If you guys want a link to the software I'm using, all you need is a webcam, and it's free, so I can put that in the description. What is this guy doing? That doesn't matter. We're getting off right here. Looks like it's about to rain. $67 miles to Rockford. Hopefully we can get there before it rains. I'm honestly so excited to buy our first truck. I don't know what it's gonna be. I have an idea of what I want it to be. I don't know if I'll have the money for it. and hopefully it shows up on the used trucks dealership, which thankfully the trucks aren't like crazy expensive. The only problem is I could buy a truck for like 15,000, but I mean, God knows how much maintenance it's gonna cost. So I'll probably have to save up at least 30,000, probably even more, just for a used truck and for us to be able to drive it. Oh, I'm speeding. Let me slow down. Looks like we're getting off right here. I think I see our destination over there on the right. Looks like we're heading to Tyson Farms. And they made it pretty easy on us. We just have to park right up here. Okay, our first official freelancing job is finally complete. We drove 108 miles, got almost 200 XP, but the good news is we are finally level 1. Okay, we're making progress. Let's go do a couple more hauls and then let's see what level we can get to. Ooh, so I think I'm gonna have to go high value because with the long distance, it doesn't really make sense since I can't drive out of the state. I could do fragile cargo. I think I'm gonna go high value though. Yeah, we're gonna apply the high value. And let's look for another job. Let's see. We could go to, oh no, we can't go there. We could go back to Chicago for $537. Oh, let's change this to price per distance. Okay, we could go to Peoria for 6,000. 182 miles, 199 miles. We can't go there. Let's go to, you know, we need the money. Yeah, let's go to Peoria. Okay, so it looks like we're hauling frac tank. I'm not sure what that is. You guys let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's get started. Can I raise the rear trailer suspension at all? Let's start it up. Let's see if we can. What does it look like lowered? Okay. Yeah, that looks fine. And then I'm honestly gonna, yeah. All right. We're heading to Peoria for $6,000. Oh, I'm not going the right way. Can I go around here? I turned my barrier notifications off. I'm not sure if I can actually go around here or not. Can I even exit through here? Oh, great. Alright, well, looks like we're turning around. We are already not on a good start. Already went the wrong way. Let me make sure I don't hit this escalator right here. Okay, I think we're good to make a U-turn. I'm just trying to figure out how to exit this place. I think this is the gate right here. What is that noise? Okay, had a short little detail. Okay, we had a short little detour, but we are back on the road now. I'm not sure what the speed limit is here. Oh, it's 45. It's actually my first time driving a Western Star, I think. And it looks very similar to the Freightliner Cascadia, like the interior. I wonder why that is. Because if I didn't know any better, I would think this is the interior of a Freightliner Cascadia. Looks like we're making a right turn. And we're going to be getting back onto the highway, heading to Peoria. Oh, see, I was trying to do rolling shots for you guys, and I just missed my exit. That's embarrassing. At least we actually discovered the city of Peoria. I'm gonna take this. We're already kind of running late, so. Oh, sweet. And we get a green light. Also, let me know in the comments how long do you prefer these videos to be? Because normally I can get the footage down to like an hour, but I don't know if you guys prefer like the long form, like hour-long videos, or are you more like a break it up more into, you know, smaller parts and make them like 20 to 30 minutes? Yeah, let me know in the comments. I do value you guys' opinions, whether it's one viewer or, you know, 50 viewers. Okay, looks like we're dropping this off at Newmont. Where do they want this parked at? I'm gonna go this way to figure it out. Oh, sweet. Okay, 206 miles driven. It's like a water park tour, right? That's pretty sick, actually. The speed limit is about 65 here. I wonder what this thing on the left is that we're about to pass. It looked like a business, but I'm not too sure, honestly. I wonder how we're doing on sleep. Oh, we're pretty good. It's freaking F1 or Explorer, not a F-150. Man, the people in ATS are just blockheads. They don't want you to merge for nothing. Well, let's turn our lights on before we get a ticket for that. Okay, looks like we are going right. No way that cop just did that. Oh, never mind. His lane was the one that was merging, not ours. Surprised we haven't hit a way station yet. Okay, looks like we're getting off right here. But I think we're still gonna be on a highway. Actually, no, it doesn't look like we are. Looks like this is our destination, actually. Springfield. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to merge. Wow. Okay, we just made $5,689 for this drive. It's about 230 miles, not bad. And we finally reached level 2. I think we're just gonna go with high value again. Okay, looks like this next load we are delivering for DSV. We are in, I think this is a Mac Pinnacle. It looks like an older model though. A little bit of a shorter drive where you're going from Rockford to Chicago. And we are hauling ice cream. Oh, sorry. Chicago to Rockford. I got that backwards. Just turn our lights on. Since we are hauling ice cream, what is your guys' favorite ice cream? Mine is probably gonna be, you guys are probably gonna flame me for this, because I like what y'all like to call old people ice cream, but rum raisin. That is an S tier ice cream flavor. Doesn't look like I have a stop sign, so. Wait, why couldn't I have just turned? Oh wait, I think that's only for. Okay, that was a weird turn, I'm not gonna lie. GameStop. Gotta stay to the outside, just like they taught us in the academy. Looks like we have a sharpest right turn ahead of us. Man, these turns are nothing compared to what I had to do to get my CDL. I mean, I guess they really do prepare you for the worst. It's raining. It's raining pretty hard, actually. Look at that sunset. That is beautiful. Oh, the speed limit's 45? Oh, yikes. Why is the speed limit 45? What highway has a 45-mile-per-hour speed limit? Oh, that lightning was sick. I don't know if you guys saw that up there. What's going on up here? Oh, whatever that is, closed. Is that a toll? Oh, okay, never mind. Dang, $5 for a toll road? Goodness. I'm glad I don't live somewhere where they have that. Kind of sandwiched in between two cars right now. Kind of want to be on the right lane. Oh! I did not see that guy. Oh my gosh. That was almost very bad. Surprised I managed to not hit him. Wow, it's storming pretty bad. Wait, is this another toll? Bro, what? Okay, they're abusing it at this point. Dang, that lightning's crazy. thing I need to get on my right? Okay, well, I'm trying to, but... One thing I do want to know from you guys is, do y'all prefer to see like more cut up videos to where I can, I guess, pretty much fit more hauls in them? Or would y'all prefer to see like 2 to 4 hauls per vid and have them pretty much like as authentic as possible with like little to no cuts or edits? I'm not really someone who likes a ton of cuts and stuff like that, just because I feel like it's super like overstimulating. I don't know if that's the case for you guys as well, but yeah, I would really appreciate it if y'all let me know. I'm definitely having a blast so far on our Bankrupt to Boss series. That driving school was actually pretty fun, even though it was like making me want to pull my hair out sometimes. What's that purple truck over there? Jeez, this is a long light. My goodness. And it is storming super hard right now. There we go. Am I just basically making a U-turn? Okay, well, I have the parking set to random, but I mean, it's given us easy parking jobs this whole time, so I might have to change it back to where you can choose. I just thought random would be better for like some, you know, variety, and plus, you never really know like what you're getting when you get to somewhere, you know? But yeah, I mean, we made it. Let's go ahead and put the parking brake on, turn the engine off, and let's decouple this thing. We're already at $20,000, guys. I mean, we're hauling. Let's just take a look at the used trucks and see if there even is anything we can afford over here. Okay, so we could buy a Volvo VNL. It's only got 355 horsepower though. We definitely have to upgrade that. I mean, the maintenance is honestly not even that bad on it. Mileage isn't like super crazy. None of these trucks I'm really like super crazy about. The VNL, I'm not gonna lie, it's like kind of ugly. I don't like the way it looks. Sorry to you Volvo fans. Ooh, this is low key though. I haven't driven this truck yet. Alright, you guys, we did 4 hauls in today's episode. We're at $18,000. Remember guys, we started at $1,500. We made great progress today. We're almost at level 3, and hopefully in next video we will be buying a brand new truck. Thank you guys so much if you made it this far, and I will see you guys in the next video.